Hi, Amr here, and today we're going to talk about soil. But before we do, I want to take you on a mini journey, my own journey. For the longest time, going all the way back to my adolescence, I remember suffering from headaches. At the time, my headaches were few and far between. But as I progressed through life, my headaches became more numerous and more debilitating. It wasn't until I hit university that I entered a state of having regular migraine headaches. They were so debilitating that I used to end up in the ER multiple times. They used to pump me with Demerol without any relief. And then there was the eczema. Well, it didn't start off as eczema. It actually started off as dry skin in my adolescence. And by the time I got to university, my eczema had become chronic. So much so that when I picked up my briefcase, my palms used to tear. Fast forward a number of years and I started to look into my own health. And what I learned was that the main thing that I was really suffering from was a mineral deficiency. Where are minerals supposed to come from? Undoubtedly, minerals come from food. Well, where does food come from? 95% of our food comes from soil. But it turns out that over 98% of our farmland, our agricultural land, is being treated with some sort of a chemical. Now, the obvious chemicals, whether it's a pesticide or an herbicide, we know they're bad for us. But a lot of these synthetics that are applied to our soil come under the disguise or the guise of organic fertilizers. At the end of the day, they are also synthetics being applied to our soil. And they have a debilitating effect, an adverse effect on the microbial nature in our soil, on the living aspects of the biology within our soil. And that causes an imbalance in the plant that's grown in that soil, causing an imbalance in our bodies, as was the case with me. So before you walk into that grocery store and you reach for that lettuce, perhaps ask them, what kind of soil did it grow in? Where did it really come from? What were the inputs that went into that soil that grew that lettuce? If they look at you in bewilderment, perhaps it's time to shop somewhere else.